Welcome to the Rocket City of Houston and Rice Stadium. It's the Army Black Knights and the Rice Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, the Black Knights head coach told me before the game. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what they're... shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Cadets offense will get the football first. And here comes Cale Helms. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right call.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. On the move. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Owls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And let's take a look at Quentin Jackson. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to it.
There he goes to the right. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Rice. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First play of this drive. Extending the play. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Keeps it himself. He got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Let's look at the big picture for Army. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Drives inside. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Offense in a bunch formation. Handoff to the single back. Got the first down. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The Black Knights are facing 3rd and inches. Pulls it. The ride. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback.
Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Army! And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. In the backfield, it's Jackson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break as we get a look at the numbers so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Brown wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it.
And, man, we were watching the tape coming into this game, and we saw this dude's ability, man. Now he's over 1,000 rushing, so it's not just as a quarterback throwing the football down the field. The ability to be dynamic with his legs, make big plays. He'll have us up here all game talking about his ability to make people miss and make explosive plays.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Owls will have it 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Knocked down immediately.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Sells the run, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
There he goes. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 40. Might as well give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll send the back in motion. The fake that wants to throw. Makes a grab and room to run. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use the timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the move. Lowers those pads. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point.
And now he's not going to be able to get it off the sack. And why in the world wouldn't you just kick it and take the lead? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Making the adjustment. Brown will throw it. Got a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking for a big play. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. First up, a look at Michigan in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. Rush right in his face. Crosses the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Quarterback keeps it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. On the move, it's Jackson. There's some room. He's past the marker. 10. Touchdown, Owls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Leaves it in his belly. Spins away from the defender. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Nice move to pick up yardage. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Working the ground game. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Took care of it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the option. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He'll be dropped. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Gives it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the draw, it's Howard. Runs through a tackle. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Plows his way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Brown wants to pass. Holds on, it's Lane. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Oh, pressure's coming. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Swings it out to the flat. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Moving to his left. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Rice will try to move the chains on 4th down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He'll take it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Brown will throw it. Under pressure. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rice. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got his man on the outside. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it upfield.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Gonna look downfield again, keeping his eyes downfield.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The snap sets up to throw. Look out! He's sacked! This defense all over him. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. After After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be...